Right, Jasper, let's reflect on our day. We've been wandering around watching these pros play RCD. What's your first thoughts on how they approach a golf course of this standing and this much strategy?
So I think what's come through for me is how aggressively conservative they are. What I mean by that is they don't try to take off too much, but they really commit to what they're doing. So they'll take a conservative line, but they fully commit to it. The difference between like good and great, or really being tested, is so fine here. I mean, they've got the course dialed in. That's probably more than what mere mortals would have to play, but it just shows you the best golf course architecture brings out the best in players.
I think this course is probably going to be about the misses and missing in the right place. So that's why I've got I want to tee off in about 24 hours. So I've got 24 hours to figure out where to miss it in every hole and try and just manage my way around the course pretty well, because I think this week it's not going to be about your good shots, it's going to be about your bad shots, and make sure that they're not too bad and don't get you in too much trouble.
The texture of the golf course itself is unbelievable. There's probably more heather on this links land than most heathland golf courses around London.
Yeah.
So you've got an amazing tapestry, you've got amazing turf quality, you've got fescues and bents, you've got short grass, heather, and then gorse. So it's an amazing tapestry for golf, and it's quite unique and unusual.
Playing the Irish Open on, arguably one of, if not the best golf course in the world in my eyes, is a real treat. We don't get to play this caliber of golf course very often on tour, so to be able to come and play somewhere like this is amazing. It feels like every hole's just sort of been carved out of the land. It doesn't seem like they moved a lot of dirt or ground to make this golf course. And if you look at this golf course, you can hit numerous different clubs off tees. You can hit numerous different clubs around the greens in terms of bump and runs or chips, or landing it on the green, not landing it on the green. And I think the best golf courses I've sort of decided are the ones that provide you as many options as possible. I think the collection of par threes is very good here. I think the seventh hole, it's 140 yards, and especially today with the wind blowing off the right, you're standing on a tee wondering how you're going to hit the green.
So this is the back right pocket of the seventh hole, and you can see if you're slightly right, you're going to hit this bank and run all the way down here. We can already see a few pitch marks from the Pro-Am today. I'm 6'5". That thing is nearly my height. Look at that. Where are you meant to aim? The consummate member and the low handicapper aims at the right hand peak of Sleeve Donard and hopes for the best.
I think on even 8 and 9 coming in there, I was kind of laughing. You're aiming 15 yards right of the green and trying to hit a fade and hoping that it doesn't miss it left. So it's completely different. A lot of it's mental and just trying to trust, as it looks when you set up, you're just kind of aiming off to an awful place, and you trust that the wind is going to move it. So it was nice. I said I got to play 18 holes yesterday, actually over in Port Rush, play again today in these sort of winds. So it's, you get kind of relearn it pretty quickly and see what you can and can't do. But yeah, you're just going to make sure you kind of trust whatever you're going to do.
I don't know if you want to play good golf out there more, so you want to think well out there. You got to, you want to get your head in the game and work your way around the golf course, be clever, and be patient, I suppose. But then a lot does depend on the weather and the setup.
So one thing I do notice whenever we're walking around is there's been a few people with the putter, there's been a few people with the wedge, and it seems to have been the skill of these guys to be able to play these shots on these hard greens.
Yeah. Well, and I guess that's the thing. Recently we just watched someone coming into 5-6, and they were tucked behind a bunker, and both of them basically flopped, a tilted up wedge off the toe and flopped it over the bunker and stopped it on the green. If you've seen that happen at your local club, you would be amazed. And these guys did it and walked on like it was just another shot. But there's just so many options around these greens, and having those options, it makes it not only exciting to play but also to